Back again. Singfield Cup is finally over, so I'm just gonna show up and play a few games of Blitz at least for now. Let's see who wants to play. Challenge a couple of the top guys. All right, I'm gonna play this guy Checky. Okay, let's see what he wants to do. All right, play C4, knight C3. Okay, he wants to play Grunfeld. Let's just see. I'll play bishop e3. Queen d2 probably takes. Alright, knight c6, play rook c1, takes, probably castles. Something along these lines. Yeah, so Abasir just asked, is this live? Yeah, I should be live right now. As far as I can tell, I could be wrong. The night is still young. But yes, Abasir, I am actually online right now. So I'll play bishop c4. E6, I'll play king e2. He plays knight a5. I've kind of bungled this a little bit already, but I'll play bishop d3. If e6, maybe bishop g5, maybe rook c5. Okay, I really have kind of messed this up a little bit, but whatever. Time to play as though nothing has happened. I'll play bishop f4. If takes, then I've got bishop c7. So yeah, all right, you guys. All right, you guys. Just making sure that I'm live because I just saw in the chat someone said someone asked if this was live or not. So so all right, okay. So he just took the pawn on d5. I'll play bishop c7 and bishop h6. Probably king e2. As I said before, this kind of hasn't gone exactly according to plan. Okay, rook d7. This really hasn't gone according to plan. Okay, I'll play bishop b5, knight c6 probably. Knight e5 is a move. Let's see what I want to do here. So I take, he'll take e4. Okay, I'll just play e5. I'm gonna try and swindle him. I completely messed this up. This is not how you're supposed to play this at all. So he'll play knight c6. I'll play bishop d6 or takes bishop d6. Probably takes knight e5, rook d6, king c3. Not ideal, but it's still a game. So let's see, takes, king c3, probably bishop e6. Play rook b1, fix this pawn here on b7 first, and I'll play rook d1. F6 first, that's a good move. I'll play king b4, give him a shot at some kind of mating net maybe. Okay, c3, I'll play rook c1. c8, yeah, this is not going to be good, so I'm going to have to try and swindle him. Let's just see what I can come up with here. Bishop a2, rook e7, c2. Yeah, this is not a good start to the evening. But this, he's got rook b3. Yeah, that was not a good start. Let me get set up here. All right, let's see what I can do here. I'll play e6, knight e7, play something a little bit silly. Knight d7. I played d5, okay. Play knight c5, knight f8. I'll just play knight c5 here. Knight f8 ran into queen f3 probably. So let's see what he wants to do. Bishop c2. Play h6 here, probably just simplest. Just kick the knight away and then just castle. Probably knight f3 castles. Bishop a4. I think I'll just play. Let's play bishop c6 off for an exchange. Who is this guy, by the way? Checky 2015 closes in a second. So he doesn't disclose his name. Okay. Someone just asked, is this the hippo? Yeah, this is some kind of version of the hippo. I mean, it's not precisely the hippo, but it's something fairly close to the hippo. So bishop e3. I'll play knight e6 with queen d5, just queen d7. Or if I want to be really funny, I can also play king d7, but queen d7 seems like the correct way to play this. Now I can play g5, not play g5. All moves are possible here, but yeah, I think I'll just go g5, knight f5, and castles probably. Probably will try to attack me here with a4, a5 possibly, but a4 I can always just play a5. I think I will play a5. Rook b1. I've got to be a little bit careful here. So if I play knight c5, here what does he have? He has bishop b6. So if I play knight c5 and he takes, I can just take with the d pawn. Yeah, let's just see. Okay, so what's he going to do? So takes, I'll take with the d pawn. Knight e7, I'll just play king b7 maybe, or I'll just take the knight. Okay, rook d1. Queen e8 allows knight e7 probably. So I have rook h e8 maybe? Just to hold everything, but then he's got knight h6. Let's see. So what is the best way to play this? So he does not have an actual threat, or he does. He does, kind of. Not really clear what his actual threat is, but I'll just play rook h7, cover this e7 square, protect the pawn in h6. And now I might be threatening queen e8 next move also. So probably he's going to have to take on d7. Maybe. I'll take and probably play knight e7. If he wants to take the pawn on e5, I'll just take the knight on f5. So takes, I'll play rook d3 or d2. I'll play rook d2 and go for rook a2 probably. Important that I keep my king close to this, close here to the center. All right, now I'll play rook c2. Try and take advantage of these squares here. Okay, so now I played rook f3, and now I'm going to play rook a2. If e5, I'll play rook e7, and I'm just going to try to gobble all his pawns if I can. Plays h4. Just going to take. Probably he'll take. And I've got all these pawns here on the queen side, which should count for something. This position is many things. Drawish is not one of them. Be a little bit careful here. I think I can take, because if rook f8, king b7, and if rook f7, I can play rook e8, f7. I think I play rook f4, or king c6 also. 4 king takes g3, king takes, king d7, f5. Okay, so I can play rook f4, because if takes, I go king c6, king d7. g7, and now it's time to roll the pawns. Play king c6, and b5, b4 is coming next move. And I've also got a big time advantage here as well, so I'm going to go b5, b4, b3 as fast as I can here. King b5, probably c5, c4 also is coming. I do have to be a little bit careful here, but this is a funny endgame where all the pawns are coming to the board. Oh, that was a bad move. I just allowed f7, but this still should be winning. Takes rook e1, c3, g6, c2. Looks like I'm winning by a tempo. Okay, so I'll get back to playing random chess this time. See what he wants to do. Let's see what's everyone saying. Said someone won a tournament in where was that? In Riga, in Latvia. It's interesting. I didn't hear about that tournament. That's certainly interesting to note. I wasn't implying he was weak. I was simply stating that he's not what I would consider a super strong player at the moment. I mean, it's hard to tell because I think he played the This Andrew Tang played the what was it, the U.S. Junior Championship, I think it was. And he did reasonably well, but he didn't do anything special, so I kind of was so I don't really know a whole lot about him. So knight g4, I think I will take and play a3, force the knight back, and then maybe h3 or f3. He can also play a6 here. So with c6, I'll just play bishop d3 takes and castles. I assume he'll play rook e8. Or he'll play queen a5, which is a little bit weird. I'll just play b4. Okay, so he wants to just exchange queens and play something rather boring, so be it. Castles, bishop d3, I'll play rook e1. If he moves the bishop, probably just knight g3. Yeah, I'll just play knight g3, and if bishop d3, I'll play rook e1. g6. How best to re-coordinate? I'll bring my knight back to f1 and probably e3 in a second. So what's up with everyone wearing ridiculous shirts? Is that a comment to me, or is that a general comment? I'm a little bit confused. I don't know. I don't know who that comment is directed towards. I'm sorry if my shirt's silly. That's not my intention. Okay, I'll play knight d2. Probably he'll take on b4, I assume. And I'll take back with the c pawn. d4 is protected by the bishop. So... Oh, presumably Levon. Someone just said Levon. Could be Levon. I mean, he's had this style for a while, though, and it's not really anything new, so it shouldn't really come as a surprise to anyone on what he wears. Okay, I'll play bishop. I'll play a4. Try to go for a4, a5. Maybe knight d7 also is a knight d7, c5. Yeah, this makes sense. Rook d8. Maybe I'll play knight c5, or maybe I'll just play a5. And knight b6. Probably wants to do something over here on the king side, so I'm going to put the bishop here to protect this pawn. Okay, so now he definitely is trying. So I'm going to try and gain time on the clock here, do some random moves maybe a little bit. See what he wants. Maybe a6. If he takes, I'll take on c6 and get some kind of play. If he takes. I don't know if he'll take on a6. Doesn't this allow a7, or am I insane? It's just a7, knight b6. Game over. Dirty Degenerate just said, Naka, you look good on TV. Thanks for that. In another life, I'll consider being a TV anchor, I guess. Okay, so d4, knight f6, c4. I'll play some I'll keep sticking to the theme of playing random stuff. Bishop b7, queen c2, e6, e4, and I've gotten myself into a bad version of the Nimzo because I'm just that good. Okay, c5, d5. I feel like this is some known line here with b5. I don't remember exactly how it goes, because normally I don't play this, but I know the line is considered to be bad for black. So, but let's see what Czechi's gonna do here. He could take on e6, maybe. Take on e6, taking on b5 is probably bad, so just take d5. Maybe b3 is a little bit weird. Maybe he can keep the whole pawn structure together, but I think we'll just have to wait and see what he does. So in the meantime, someone just says, saw episode 6 of Game of Thrones, and I'm thinking of quitting GOT completely. The writing has been awful, and I'm about to quit the show forever. Yeah, I mean I saw episode 6 last night too. I mean, I have to say I wasn't thrilled by it, but it's certainly is. I mean, it's not what you would expect. I think. I mean, I think, at least according to the books, which I haven't read actually. I mean, I feel like Jon and Daenerys, aren't they supposed to be like she's his aunt or something? I think, if I remember correctly. So, I mean, again, I haven't read the books, but that's what I've heard from multiple people, and now they're apparently like together or something. I mean, I'm not going to spoil it for those of you who haven't actually seen episode 6 yet, but probably not the best episode ever. But there were a couple very good plot twists in that episode. And this guy, meanwhile, just trapped his rook on b7 with this bishop here. I'm just threatening queen c8 maybe. In the meantime, if he takes, I'll just take back. So queen a4. So if queen c8, he'll play queen c6, I guess. I can play e4 first. If I play e4, he'll go bishop c2, queen c6. So I'll just play this. The point being that if I played e4, bishop c2, that here after queen c6, and if he plays queen c6, which I assume he will, once I take and play rook a8, the bishop's here. If I played e4, he would have bishop a4. Because the bishop's here and the pawn's here, he doesn't. So I'll take knight d5 probably. Probably, maybe not. He plays knight e4. Now I'll play knight e8, try to trap this rook again, maybe with knight d6. Obviously it's d7 here, but maybe I can get an f5 too. If I get an f5, now it's starting to look really nice. Because knight c3, I think I can go... Could play rook d6 maybe. It's one option. Yeah, I think I will play rook d6. Just exchange a set of rooks so that these pawns are good. And this rook here is so active that it's just a good idea. So, alright, I'll play king f7. Knight d5, king e6. Ah, he wants to exchange. Clever. Ah, he does want to exchange. Okay, so I'll take... I'll play e4, probably bishop c4, king e7. It's probably drawish. King f7 was a bad move, I have to say. So, let's see what he wants to do. Play g6. Kind of misplayed this a little bit. Okay, but now I get rook e8 at least. Now there's some hope. Play rook e7. If king f4, I'll play king c8 maybe. If rook d6. Okay, he wants to play this. Okay. I'm going to have to flag him now. This is annoying. Ah, he played f4, really? Okay, interesting. Probably rook c6, I'll play rook d7, try to check him. Rook d4, if king e3, rook a4. Very hard to win this. This should just be a draw objectively, but I'm going to try and flag him. If f5, I can play g5. I think I'll just play rook a3, try to gain some time. If I take, f6 takes f7, king e7. Oh, that was a good move, rook h6. I didn't see that. Okay. Because if I take, he has bishop c6. So, okay. I'm going to try and push this a pawn. It's going to be hard to win this. Yeah, probably just a draw, unfortunately. Oh, he doesn't want to draw. Okay. I mean, he could have just taken the draw, but now I'm going to have to flag him instead. Well, that was eventful, to say the least. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so play English here. Probably d5. No, okay. Bishop e7. Oh, what to do? I'll play g3. Give him d5 if he wants it. Just play some kind of Sicilian here. Probably takes bishop g2. Maybe knight c3. Maybe not. Okay, knight b6, I'll just play d4. Takes. Knight c6, I'll play d5. Castles. Bishop g4, h3. Doesn't this trap a bishop? Bishop g6, f4. Ah, he has bishop c5, king h2, knight g4. I call your bluff. So he takes, I just take. And if he moves the knight to d3, I just play f5. So this looks pretty good. Naka's flag skills make mere mortals envious. Thanks for the compliment, Captain Morgan. Alright, so takes, queen h4, bishop h3. This is pretty desperate for black. Maybe h5, queen e1. So he plays f5. I could play g5, but I think I'll just keep it really simple here. And play just queen e1, try to exchange pieces since I am just up a piece here. Queen e7, I'll just play knight g3, offer another queen exchange. If he doesn't take, that now his pawn here is hanging. So this should be pretty routine now, just a matter of technique. I mean, there's kind of hard to not win this, but you never know. I could blunder. It's not impossible. Takes, takes, takes. Have d6. I'll just play rook. Oh wait, he's threatening rook f2, isn't he? Fine. I'll just play rook f1, take the open f file, force him to check me on h4, or play rook c4. I'll play rook c1. Bishop c2. I could play d6 here, but what's the point? Just knight b5, simple moves. Now I'm threatening knight d6 potentially. In fact, knight d6 is a threat. Now I can't take because of the back rank on f8. So let's see. All right. Let's see. Any other comments? Let's see. Oh, did he just resign? He did just resign. Okay. All right. Let's go again. I'll keep playing some rather offbeat stuff. Let's just see. Okay. I'll play bishop b4. Knight f6. Probably castles. Okay. Queen e2, d5. Probably e5 or not. I'll take. Okay. Castle. I'll take and play queen h5. I'll just take. Play knight d7. This is pretty drawish too, actually. It's like bishop b5 exchange, but white has double c pawns, which are not ideal. Now he plays a4, which is an interesting move. I'm gonna take and play. I'm gonna play knight e4. See what he has, what his idea is here. He plays bishop f3. I'm just gonna castle now. If a5, just knight c3 is hanging since I'm protecting the bishop. I mean, his pawn structure here is pretty awful. I mean, letting these pawns become like this on c2, c3, a4, e5 is not great. So it plays a5. Now I can take a pawn, and I think I will. I'll just grab the pawn. Bishop g5. Ah, bishop g5. I did not see that one. I'll play rook e8. c1. I'll just bring the bishop back to e4. Cover this a8 square. And now I can do many things. I can play bishop d5, for example, which I think I will, just to take away the c4 move. And now I'm just going to play king b7 and rook a8. So he's trying to create counterplay here. But I do have two connected passed pawns here, which, I mean, maybe I won't play this precisely, but it feels like the pawns should be winning. So I'm going to play rook f8, try to force him to take g7, because now I figure that if once rooks come off, these two pawns should be really good. Play c5, play king c6, g4. I'll play bishop d5, try and do something against these pawns. c4. King e3. I will play rook a8. f4. Okay, so he's trying to launch his pawns now. And I've kind of made a little bit of a mess out of this. Rather unnecessarily, I think. So I'll play rook a4. f5 takes, b4. Probably e6, b3. Again, we're ending up in some kind of crazy pawn race, which feels terribly unnecessary. But okay, bishop f6. I'll play rook a2. e7, I have bishop f7. Or, no, I don't, because then he has rook takes c4. Oops. King d7, rook d1. Not ideal. Not ideal. So bishop c3. I'll play rook g8. f6. Play bishop f7. Not perfect. Not perfect. But now he blundered rook g3 check, I think. Unless I'm missing something, because king d4, there's rook d3. King d2, there's rook d3 also. So king d4, I'll take. Okay, that's another one. Play b3, bishop b2. Bishop f5, knight f3. I'm a flat earther and I'm going to be inside during the eclipse. It's a good comment. No, weak chess. That is not me. I'm not a flat earther. I'm not Kyrie. So I know you're trying to be funny, but I definitely believe in certain other things. And in fact, I think my second he's going to Nebraska or Kansas, and he's going to go see the eclipse himself. So yeah, that's definitely not what I am. Rook h6. He's trying to do some kind of mate over here. Play f3. I can play knight f4 also for that matter, but I think I don't know what I'll do. I'll just play f3. So queen h4, I can just play h3, I think. And then if he takes on e5, I can take on e4. I'm sorry if this isn't making sense to all you guys. I'm just thinking aloud to myself. So he takes. So okay, so now if I take with the pawn, I'm attacking the bishop and the knight. So he wants me to take so he can take king h1, rook h2 mate. But I don't have to actually allow that. I think I can play bishop d4. I can play queen d3 maybe. Even bishop c1 looks interesting. Okay, queen c1, queen h4, h3. Knight g3 takes, rook h3, queen c5 looks good. Okay, this is messy though. Okay, so if I play is there anything else? Bishop d4 takes e d4. Queen h4 is not actually a mate threat, is it? So I play queen c1, queen h4, and I take king f2. I don't see it, so I'm just going to play bishop d4. I can play knight d4 here, which I think I will. So he plays queen h4. So I take and play queen h2, king f2. It's unclear. I'm just going to play h3, even though I don't know if it's necessary. Just to see what he wants to do here. He has knight g5 and knight h3 maybe. That could be a slight problem. I'll take. I'll just see what he wants to do. If he wants to actually take or not. Probably he will take, I assume, but I'm not sure. So he has the other order. Or wait, no, I have king h1 now, don't I? Yeah, I have king h1, I have queen h3, queen h2, rook g3, I have rook f2, I think. I think he misplayed this. He was supposed to play queen h3, queen g2, then rook g6, not check first. All right. So let's see. Maybe c5, knight e6. I think he confused his order. Because if you go back a few moves, he definitely had better than this. So f4, I can play e4 here. I can also just take, but maybe if I take e6, take e3, knight f5, rook h. This looks good. Takes knight f5 looks pretty awesome. Probably he'll take, I would assume. Or rook h3, rook h2. So knight f5, rook h2. Probably queen h5. This guy is tricky. I will give him that. So I have moves here. What am I playing? Rook g1 maybe? No, rook g1's a bad move. Then he just takes. Okay, so I've got to figure this one out. So if I go knight e7, he has to go king h8. Oh, he played king f8. Now I can just check him. And now he just loses. He was supposed to go king h8, and then it was very unclear. Now he's just down a ton of material. I'll just take and takes, I check. Take. Play like rook g5. e2, king g2, and now I'm threatening checkmate over here on h1. So d4, I'll play b6. More of the same. Probably e5, knight d7. Or he'll play knight bd2. I'll just play bishop e7. e5, knight d7. c5, c3. Play my queen c8, bishop a6 idea. Try to exchange all the exchange pieces, go into some kind of deep long endgame here. He plays queen d1. I'll play h6, probably knight g3, g6, just to make sure nothing happens here. And then I'll play knight c6. And I'll probably castle long. I can also play c4 though, since he played a3. Now I can't open the queen side over here. I'll castle. I mean, he might try anyway with b4, which I kind of suspected. Knight a5, knight c4. Oh, he wants to play this way. This probably isn't ideal, because with this pawn structure, he has this backward pawn on c3, and I also maybe have knight c4 too. I don't know if I want to do it. Is there any way to attack this pawn on a6? Not really, so I'll just play rook c8. Or not a6, this pawn on b5, sorry. So, I'll just play... What will I play here? Maybe bishop g5, f4. I'll just play knight b8. And... he seems to be holding here, so I'm just going to have to play some normal moves now. Okay, 2. Do I have knight a3 here? I think I do. And if rook b2, I can just take knight c5, king c6. But he's got rook bb2. I'll play h5 just to... If I take on b5, he has knight a5. So I'm just going to try and keep some pressure alive here with, like, just play normal moves over here. Make sure this isn't a weakness. Bring the rook to c8. I don't see a threat again, so I'll just play rook c8. See what he wants to do here. Plays king f1. Now I can always take... I'm just going to go back to a8, make him move his knight away from b3 here. Now I'll play knight d7, probably rook b3, knight c4. Something like this. I'll take, whatever. Let's play rook c7, king e1. Play f6 here if I want to. I think I will. I mean, I'll try to make it interesting. Play h4. And knight e8's I really want to get this knight to d6 and c4 now. And suddenly I'm looking very good again. This looks really good for black. Play h3. Try to fix these pawns over here on the king side. Probably f4, g4. And now his knight's pretty bad relative to my knight. So I'll just play... What will I play here? I'll play knight f5. Not that knight f5 has a point. Probably just a bad move. Play knight e4. King c2. I'll play rook c4. Knight d3, rook c8. It's still not trivial, actually, to play this. So he plays king b2. I can take on c3, knight e5, knight a4. Knight b4. Whoa. What is knight b4? I can just take on b5 now. That's not going to get it done. Alright, so... No, you guys, actually, I'm not holding my microphone tonight. I got a stand, so... I don't know how the sound is, you guys. If there are any issues with the sound, they'll let me know, and I'll try to take care of it. Okay, knight c5 I have to take, probably rook b5, king c6. Rook a5 is a move. I'll play king b6. Probably rook a1. I'll take rook a6 probably, and I'll play not king c5. That would be bad. I'll play king c7. Probably he'll take. If he takes e6, I have rook b8 to cut the king off, force him all the way over to the a file. So let's see. So I'll play... What will I play here? I can play rook c6. I'm just going to play d3, though. King a4. I'll play rook b2. I mean, I'm threatening to take h2. I don't know if I want to, but I'll just do it. I'll just play rook f2, rook c4, d2, f7. I'll just take and play rook f3. And if takes, I'll play h2. If rook h5, rook h3. This takes. Yeah, this is just lost. So, alright. Okay, rook f1, king g3. Yeah, that's just kind of over. Okay. e4. I'll play knight c4. Bishop c5. Interesting. What to do? I think I'll play d4. Takes. If bishop b4, knight d2. I think I'll just play knight e2 here. Bishop b4. I'll play bishop c3. Takes. Takes. And, I mean, this kind of is not what I was trying to do. This is exactly not what I was trying to do. Play bishop a4 and a3, b4. I mean, it's kind of as maybe okay. I don't know if this is okay or not. I feel like somehow I've gone wrong here. Like, this is not how this is supposed to go. So, I'll just play queen d2. b5 I'll take. Now I'm just going to have to bluff now. Bluff and try to make it work with the pawns. Not really ideal. Play b4. Try to make him take on c4. I guess he has rook b8, rook b1 first. But he's still going to have to take on c4, I think? Or not. Maybe not. Okay, so he plays rook e8. I can play b5, takes queen e7. That's not going to work. Could play a4. No, that's not going to work either. Ho-hum, what to do? Okay, I'll just take. And I'll just castle. I'll just play chess. Knight a3, queen d6, knight c2. Or queen e7. I'll just play knight c2. If knight e5, rook b3. I still do have 2 pawns here for the piece, so it's not... I mean, it's losing objectively, but it's not as bad as it could be, I think, is the way I would put it. Okay, rook c8. I'll play a4. Again, if he wants to sack on d3, that's by all means he can. But he doesn't. So I'll play b5. I'm going to go knight d4 next move. He can play d4 here, but I'll just take with the knight. Okay, so knight d4, so takes. h5, I'll play h3, just no knight g4s. I'll play rook somewhere. No, I'll just play f4, f5, f6 maybe. Knight d7, queen f2, try to pick up this h4 pawn. Queen f6, I'll go back to d2 and play rook c1 next move. Knight e6, this is not good. I'll just take, play knight f3, try to pick up this h4 pawn as always. Again, I keep forgetting that he can just play d4. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. If I play f5, no, knight e5, this is pretty ugly. E4 takes, knight d4. I'll try e4. I'll try somehow to make this work. Knight d3, knight f5. But I mean, this doesn't look very good. Okay, plays rook d8. I'll throw in a check. Throw in another check. I'll take. Play b6. I mean, this is obviously just lost, but you never know. Maybe I can get a lucky swindle somehow. Okay, so takes. I mean, play king g2. Knight c4. Play b7. 6. I'll play rook b6. King g3 takes. King g4, king f6. So yeah, this is just lost then. I'll just have to wait some moves. f6, king f2. Yeah, I mean, there's no point playing this one. That was just stupid. Just blundered a piece for no reason in the opening. see what he wants to do. Okay, bishop e3. I'll play h6. b4, knight d7. Let's see, any comments? Knight e2. I'll play knight g6. Play g4. Knight d2, h5. Knight h5. Yeah, so knight d2, h5. I'm gonna go h4. f4. I'll play e5. And that's a bad move, as he has knight f5. Take. If knight g7, king f8. Bishop f4, king g7, knight f5, fe3. I see you guys want me to play someone else, I guess. Andrew Tang, maybe, if he's online. I didn't see if who's online right now. No. Oh, he is online. Okay. I might play him a few games. Let me see if I can beat this guy. Like, let's see. I'll try and beat this guy 6 in a row. I'm gonna try to beat him 6 in a row. That's my goal. Knight e6. I'll take. e5. I'll play king g7. If he takes on f4, I can just take and take on e5. Does he have rook g4? Some weird stuff here? Probably, so I'll just take on e5. And if he goes bishop g3, I think I can just play queen g5 here. If knight e4, I take queen e3 check. I'm threatening queen e3 here, actually. He takes. Can take with the king or the queen. Taking with the queen seems more sensible. Okay, d e5, but now like h4, rook f4 is his idea. So I'll just play rook d8. Make sure he can't move his knight anywhere. Queen a4. Now I can go h4, h3 if I want to. Yeah, why not? Let's just see what he has here. Bishop f4. I'll play h3. Probably he'll go g3. Probably. No, he's gonna go queen takes a7. So if I take with the pawn, he has rook f2. And if I take with the bishop, he has rook f2 also, I guess. So let's see. Okay, so I think I'm going to take with the pawn and play knight c5 takes and rook d2. It seems like a reasonable plan, because if he takes, I take the knight, because the knight is protecting the rook, and I have a queen here. So if he takes the knight, I can take on d2. And if he doesn't take the knight, I have rook a8 trapping the queen. So 10-second challenge? No, I've never actually done the 10-second challenge. He played rook e1, and now rook a8 just traps the queen. So okay, that's one of 6. Let's try and not get a bishop trapped on the edge in this game. He wants to, so this guy wants to play like Fabiano style. e4, knight d2, 5c4, knight c3, knight c6. I'll just take, play bishop c4. If he plays queen a5, I think I go d5. Actually, I think he might have just misplayed this altogether. I mean, d5 looks really inviting. I don't know if it's the best move. I could always just castle, I guess. Yeah, why not just castle? Bishop d7. Now this is really, he's really inviting me here to do something. I mean, I guess I'll just play rook c1 so he can't castle. Okay, now he plays knight b4. Okay, I'm just going to play d5. I don't know if it works, but it looks like a logical move. And now I'm going to play... can play a3. I can play queen h5 also. I'm going to play queen h5. He's queen g6, though. Oh, I forgot about queen g6. That's a slight issue. Now, I'll probably take on d5, but it's still... knight d5, I have knight e4, maybe? Knight e4, knight f4? Very strange. I'll try it. So knight f4... okay, I can trade queens. I can also... wait, no, I can't. I can play knight g3 also, right? Yeah, I think I can. So I'm going to play knight g3. Knight g3, of course, is not a normal move. I just spotted that it worked. I can take... yeah, I'm just going to take. So on king f7, I've got rook c7. He plays rook c8, which is weird. So maybe I just take and play rook c1 anyway. I mean, I don't really understand what he's doing here, but let's just say, okay, bishop d7. Now I'll just take. I would normally take with a knight, but here I kind of want to, if rook d8, I'll just take f5. If he moves the king, I'll take f5 check. If he takes, I just take. I mean, I think he might just resign here, but we'll see. Rook d8, so I'll just take. Play knight e3, no back rank mates here. Play like, just play f4. Take, play g4. Play h4. Basically use all these use the kingside majority here. Should be e6. I could play f5. I'll just play g5. Takes, rook c6. g6. King e7, f5. I mean, this should just be lost. King f8. I think knight f5, g7, knight h6 makes the most sense. Okay, so he plays a3 here. So, I mean, I think rook c7 just is mating. So I've got g7 and knight h6 here. Basically, I'm just threatening g7, knight h6. And if g7, king e8, rook e8, rook e7 is checkmate. So let's just see what he wants to do here. Not sure, but let's see. So he plays rook b8 or rook a8. Sorry, I can play d6 or not d6. Sorry. I can just go g7, king e8. I think f7. Yeah, f7 takes, knight d6 is just winning. And I checkmate him by one move here with g8. So that's 2. So let's see. Okay, so I'll play e6. Play just a normal opening here. D5 takes. Bishop f4. I'll play c5. Play like d4. See what he wants to do. I guess he can just castle here. Yeah, that wasn't very smart. Play knight c6. 3. I'll just take. I don't know. This is let's play normal. Pretend nothing has happened. Just I guess he has castled long here, hasn't he? So he's castled long. So how can I take advantage of that? I guess. Okay, I'll play h6. I'll give him this and play queen f4 check and like bishop f5. This could have got quite dangerous actually, because now if king b1, I go bishop f5, bishop d3, knight b4. I don't know. This looks pretty good. Bend the camera down a bit more. Okay, there we go. I don't know. Is that better? You guys tell me. Is that better? Any okay, that's better? Okay. Alright, bishop d3, I'll play knight b4. Maybe his queen d... Wait, what am I missing? Can't I just take the knight, take the bishop here? Queen f4, just bishop f4? Okay. That was weird. Okay. So that's 3. Ooh, he says good game, thanks. Way to kill the stream, man. Way to kill the stream. That's not cool. Alright, I'll challenge this J.S. Martinez, I guess. He looks like the next highest rated guy. I guess I'll play Penguin. I'll play Penguin. I'll play Penguin a few games, since that's what some of you guys want to see at least. So let's see. Okay, Penguin. Play something. Play e6. So what? Everyone wants to play Queen c2 suddenly. This guy is he just watching my stream or something? All right, so this is a very slow game, I have to say. I mean, I'll play knight c6, try to exchange on d4. Okay, so he takes. So now if I play d4, it's different than the last game. So, I'll just, I don't know, what do I want to do here? I guess I have to figure out what I want to do first. I'll play g5, and if bishop g3, I'll play knight e4. Maybe he'll take. He could take, I guess, but it seems kind of weird. So he plays bishop g3. Please Bond Cloud the Penguin. Okay, I'll see what I can do about that. He's what, e4? I think he plays e4, e5. So I'll at least consider. I don't know if I can make it work, but I'll think about it. Okay, bishop d3. I can take on c3 and take on c5. That looks kind of weird. I can play bishop f5, I guess. I mean, this looks a little bit weird. Like, I feel like I've done something wrong here, but it's still a game probably. I mean, castles, queen f6. Let's just see what he wants to do. Rook d1. I can take, maybe play bishop g4 or something like this. Queen d5, bishop f3 maybe, or queen d5, rook a d8. It's a position. Not so clear. If he takes, probably I'll play rook d8. That's what I think I'll do. But let's see what he wants to do first. So, all right. Okay, so he's really thinking here. See what he wants to do. Not so sure. He's using quite a bit of time though, or am I lagging? He's probably using time. So queen takes d5. I'll play rook a d8. Queen e4. I'll just take. Queen f3. Queen c3. h4. Logical move. Can take on d1. I can play king g7. I think I'll just play king g7 here. Let him take on g5 and play like queen f6 probably. Play queen f6. You can play f4 maybe. f4 king g6 or bishop h4, but that doesn't create an actual threat. So play king h6, I guess. I think I will. Force him back to bishop g3, and then go like king g6. The idea being I want to play like queen f5 here. So if I play something, okay, so he plays rook a b1. I could take and play rook d8 probably. I think, yeah, why not? Just takes. Oh, he takes with the queen. Aha, clever. Okay, I'll play rook. No, I'll just play b6. Simple chess. c1, play like king g7 maybe. Queen d5, knight e7. I didn't play this well, but he's also kind of misplayed this too, so it's not so trivial for either side now. His bishop is okay, but he let me put my knight on a much better square than I should have been allowed to put it on, so the game continues. So queen d6, I don't really want to take, so maybe I'll play queen b2. Try and do something here. Try and complicate matters at the very least. Maybe he'll play like rook d1, then I'll play like rook c8, take the file. See what he wants to do here, because he's kind of misplayed this a little bit. I mean, this isn't quite what I think he was hoping for. So queen d7, I'll play queen b4, f3, queen c3, 4, queen c5. That I'll play knight e7, probably bishop f2. Okay, so I'll play knight d5, obviously. See what he wants to do. What am I doing? there we go. And pick up the bishop. And that was not the best game I've ever played, but it'll do, I guess. Okay, so c5, e3, knight f3, probably bishop g4, bishop f5, knight f6, okay. d4, I'll take, knight d4. I think he kind of went wrong here. He slightly misplayed this. It's queen a5. What does queen a5 do? Just play c3? I mean, unless he wants to play bishop takes b1 here. Maybe he wants, yeah, he wants to take, okay. So now I think I'll play, like, what will I think I'll play b4. Maybe takes bishop b5 looks pretty good. Actually looks quite strong. So he takes, no, wait, check, takes. If I take queen d2, that's no good. So I can take on b1, knight c6, queen b3. That looks pretty good, actually. So yeah, I'm just going to take and play like queen b3. I mean, maybe he'll take on c5. Maybe that's his thought. But if he takes on c5, I probably have knight b3. So we'll see what he wants to do here. So knight c6, I'll play queen b3. If he takes, I'll take. Maybe not. Maybe actually if he takes on d4, I take b7 to attack the rook. Okay, so queen c7, I'll play bishop a3, putting more pressure on b7 now. Plays knight e4. I think I can just take here. And just take. This doesn't look very good, actually. This looks pretty bad. So, who's my favorite player to play over the board? There are a few people I don't mind playing against. I think, who is there? There's, I mean, obviously Magnus, Lev. I mean, I wouldn't say I have anyone particularly. There's no one in particular that I think I would prefer to play. I mean, it's enjoyable playing against everyone. So I don't think there's anyone who is special. Ah, sorry, I forgot. Cool Calm Dev says Bond Cloud waiting room. Right, I forgot about that. I'll work it in here. I'll work it in here. Unfortunately, I don't think I can really make it work with black. So, let's see what I can do here. Ah, he plays bishop f4. I thought Andrew normally tried to play very heavy theory for the most part with white and black. I mean, I seem to recall that he very rarely plays this like London system type of stuff. So knight a3, that looks very suspicious. If I take, he wants to go knight c4? But can't I take on b2? b2 knight b5? This looks wrong somehow. Let me think for a second. This seems very wrong. So if I take on b2, he's going to play knight b5. Knight a6. Rook b1, queen a2 is a draw. Or is it? Rook a1, yeah. So if I take knight b5, cd4, knight c7, king d8 takes, bishop b4, knight d2. Or king e2. Somehow, Somehow I'm not sure about this. So I'm just going to take on d4. If he plays knight c4, maybe I'll check on b4. Maybe I'll check on b4. I'm not sure yet. If he plays knight b5, even stranger. Now I can play d6 maybe? And if he plays queen d4, what? Just takes, knight d4. Yeah, I think I'll just play d6. If he plays queen d4, I'll just take. Just takes. Probably he'll take with a pawn. I'll play like king d7. Oh, I mean, I've probably let him off the hook here. I feel like somehow what he did was not right, but it doesn't seem like I haven't really played this correctly, so we'll see what he wants to do. So everyone wants to see me play Dr. Tancredi later. Has Dr. Tancredi been around? I haven't actually seen him recently. Him or her, I guess. It could be female after all, since that character is female, I believe. So okay, so e4. I'll play king d7. Now, I mean, I might have a problem here with something like knight g5, but maybe not. Maybe just knight d5. I mean, we'll see at any rate. Okay, so he played c4. I'll just play like bishop e7 and knight c6, I guess. Although I did just allow c5, which could be a huge problem. Guess he didn't see it, so I'll just play knight c6. And now I think I should be fine if I play this correctly. Can play b6 maybe, or a6, b6. b6, d5 looks like an issue. So I think I'm just going to kick the knight first. Now, maybe, is there a way to kick the bishop? No. Okay, I'll just play d5. Knight e5, just king e8 probably. And if he takes, I'll just take, obviously. If he takes, yeah, I'll just take with the knight. He is being awfully slow in this game. How much did your Rolex cost? I think it's well known that was a gift. So I did not buy it, but the retail is pretty. The retail price for that watch is pretty insane, I have to admit. So rook he1. So I've got to figure out how to extricate my king here. I think rook d8, king e8, king f8 makes the most sense. I don't know if it's. I mean, it feels like there are problems here, but maybe not. Okay, if he's going to play it like this, and I can just take and play like bishop e6, this is looking very nice. Assuming there's no tactic that wins immediately. Which, I can play bishop e6. I think I'll just play rook a7. Just so knight b6 doesn't hit anything, and there's no bishop c7. Now I'll play like king f8. That might have been a bad move. That might have allowed bishop b8, but whatever. It's not the end of the world, probably. So if I take and play rook d7, bishop b... This is kind of ugly. But again, it does not look to me like I'm just lost here. So I'm going to just try to hang on somehow. Maybe play bishop h5, bishop g6. Try to exchange some pieces at least. Okay, bishop f5 is to what? Play bishop d7? Okay, I don't understand. Knight d7, I go king g8. Okay, so he plays bishop h3. That's really weird. Let's play king g8. King b2. Play bishop f8. Take, play knight e8. Probably knight d6 next move. And maybe knight b5 if I get a chance. Or, yeah, f5 was a bad move. f5 was a really bad move. Now I'm just going to have to basically like, flag him or something stupid. That's a free pawn. That's a free check. That's a free check too. Check? Isn't it just mate or not? Oh no, it's not mate. Whoops. How am I so low on time? How did I get so low on time? Was I just too... How did I get so low on time that game? I thought I was just up on time, and then somehow I had no time. That was really weird. But, alright. Because suddenly I was cruising, and then suddenly I had, like, 10 seconds, which was very strange, because I thought I was just, like, moving normally. Okay, let's see. Knight c3. Takes. I'll take with the queen. Probably bishop c6, maybe? Or just knight g4, queen d2. Knight e5, I'll play knight d5. Bishop c6, I'll play rook a c1. Play rook fd1. Played h5. I'll just play h3, no knight g4 nonsense. Okay, now it feels like it's time to go after him. So I'll play f4, queen d4. If f6, maybe f5. I also have g4 here, which but he has rook e4. Oi, that was not so smart. Somehow I forgot about rook e4. Rook e4, queen c3 maybe is still okay though, actually, strangely enough. So, I mean, king g8. I have bishop f3 probably. I mean, he never, by putting his pawns on h5 g6 f7, he's kind of put himself in a little bit of trouble here on the king side. So I'll just play bishop f3. Queen e7, I'll play king f2. Maybe g5. g5 is now a serious threat. So he plays a4, I'll just play b4. Could play a3 here, I guess. Bad Bishops donated $10. Thank you, Bad Bishops. Appreciate the donation. I'll try and keep on winning for you. Okay, so b6, g5. Chess. Was that a donation from Chess? I think it was. So, alright. So, keeping with the game, so knight e4, I'm going to take. And now I can take. He plays queen f5, queen f6. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that looks good. So if he plays queen f5, I'll play queen f6. And now he's going to have to take. Because now with the pawns here on these squares, like with the structure the way it is, he can never attack this pawn on f6. If he can't attack this pawn on f6, I mean, he's going to exchange, obviously. He can't ever attack the pawn. So now I'm going to play a3. No, so now he can never attack this pawn on b4. So all my pawns are really well placed now. So, I mean, this is practically resignable, actually. So b8, I'll just play h4. Nothing to do over here. And now I'll play rook c6. Take. And I can just play e4, e5, and the pawns just march up the board. So he should probably resign here. Okay, rook d8, e4. Okay, next one. Play knight f6, e6. Okay, I'll just play traditional now. So we'll see. All right. So I guess Dr. Usetic. Is that a host? That's hosting, yeah. Okay. All right. Knight e5. I'll play g6. G4. There are many moves here. I can play knight g7, I guess. I don't know if that's the right move, but it looks interesting. Fianchettoing my knight behind this pawn. So he plays h4. Play h5. And see what he wants to do here. So let's just see. Alright, so he takes. So now I don't have to take. I can also take this knight here on e5 first. I think it makes sense to just get rid of this knight. So probably takes and rook h5. Maybe bishop g5 then. See what he's going to do. Nakamura donated $1. Alright. Thanks for that. Thanks for the donation to Nakamura. Thanks for. I'm glad that I inspire you so much that you are using the same name. Okay, so here he's going to play bishop g5, obviously. Maybe I'll play queen c7, maybe not. I don't really like my pieces that much here. I might even just sack my queen just because. I think so. Why not? Let's just have some fun. Because here his pawns are very advanced, and so therefore, like if I get to just like develop and put a knight on f5 and castle, I should be doing relatively okay here. It's not to say I'm doing great by any means, but with these pawns so far advanced, I should be doing okay here. So I don't know. I don't really want to trade, but I'll just do it. I'll play knight f5, and now let's see. I'll play rook h8. Probably takes. f4. I'll play knight e7. Queen e3. b6. Just want to put my knight here on g6. Play c4. I'll check him. Probably b3, bishop c6. King c2. Now I can take, I can play rook h2 also. I think I want to play rook h2. Queen g1, play rook h4. And already this is getting a little bit messy now, because again, the way the structure is, these pawns are not great for white here. So takes, I can take with the knight, but that allows g6. So I'll just take with the bishop. Queen e3. There are many moves here. I can play knight g6, I guess. I don't know what's wrong with knight g6 actually. And queen c3, I'll play like I have to be careful here. Play king b7, knight c4. Now I can just take, maybe? Can I not just take? Play like rook f4 or something. Play rook d4. Because of queen e8, I can just grab this pawn here on e5. I mean, probably it's still a draw if he plays queen e8, but I'm not sure he's going to, first of all. And then, okay, so he did, so... Yeah, so this should just be a draw now. But maybe I can still trick him. Let's see, let's see if I can hang on to this pawn, this f pawn here. Now I'm going to try and mate him over here somehow. Oops. And that's what we call a fork. Alright, let's see. Okay. I'll play b3, bishop b2. Play another one of these Larsens, I guess. Larsen systems. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to play the Bond Cloud for someone. That's right. I forgot that. I need to remember that. So I'll do that next game. Alright, so I'm playing this penguin guy. So takes, c4, e5. Interesting. Okay, now I'll take. If he takes, maybe bishop b5, maybe. Plays bishop b4, probably just bishop c3. Just see what else he wants to do here. So he takes with the knight, so he wants to play bishop b4, so I'll just play a3, stop this check, and then I'm just going to play bishop d3 or c4 next move. So bishop b7, I'll play bishop d3, and I'm just going to castle. Maybe rook d8, maybe castles. Probably I'll play queen c2 regardless. Okay, and I guess Resident Slee just donated money, so thanks for the donation, Resident Slee. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Play knight f3, attack the pawn here on e5. Probably bishop f6 or f6. That's also a move, but now this pawn structure is not so great. In fact, wow, h6. Wow, all kinds of awesome squares along this long diagonal now. I mean, this is just very, very nice. So, okay, so he plays rook d8. Now maybe I just check him. And if I play knight g6 takes, don't I just win an exchange here with knight f8? And isn't there just a fork on c7 and d8? Or am I just crazy? Queen b7, I'll take. I'll just b4. a5. That was rather stupid, but whatever. Let's play e4. Kick the knight away. Probably knight f4, g3. Knight e6, queen c4. Knight e3, I'll play king g2. Knight g5, I'll just check. Probably play h4. h4 just kick this knight, so he's no nonsense over here now. Could take, but I think I'll just play rook fd1. I realize I just did give him this. If takes, I have queen f7, queen e4, king g1. And I'm just up a piece. If he plays something else, I don't know. No, I don't actually live in St. Louis. I've been here for a couple of weeks for the Singfield Cup and then the Rapid and Blitz portion of this as well. So I do not actually live in St. Louis, but I've been here for quite a while now to answer the question. Bishop e7, I'll play bishop e3. Threaten rook a7 because now the bishop protects the square. So I'm threatening rook a7. Maybe he'll take on b4. Maybe not. Okay, he takes with the bishop. Now rook a7. Yeah, I mean that should be the game. So let's see. So d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight c3. So more Nimzo Indian stuff. So a3, I'll take. Play more standard stuff. Maybe I'll play h4 like Sparov did today against me, but I guess not. Not today. And I'll play c5. Probably he'll take on f6. He's gonna take on c5. So now rook c8. So let's see what's he want to do. So rook d1. I think the right move here is queen e7 or queen e8. I do believe it's queen e7. So let's see. So someone's asking me if he came back, could he be top 5? I don't know if he could be top 5. It's hard to tell. I think it's very hard, especially because most of the players, myself included, we tended to avoid going into preparation in most of the games where we tried to just play sideline. So Kasparov got a lot of very good positions, and I'm not really sure if he would get those same positions if we were playing mainline theory. It's very hard to tell. I think the main thing is nobody really tried to play theoretical against him, and so therefore it's a little bit hard to judge the good positions he got versus what would happen in a normal slow event. But nevertheless, he did play quite well though. So e3, I'll take. Play rook c5. Probably moves the queen d2, e4 somewhere. Okay, queen e4. I'll play knight c6. b4. Play. Ooh. There's b5. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, I'll play rook d5. Probably he'll take. I don't know. Maybe if he plays rook d5, can I play queen a? No, I can't play queen a1. So if he takes, I just take. So let's see. All right, what's he gonna do? Maybe he'll just. I don't know. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just gonna play like king e2 or something. I don't actually know. It's funny how Penguin tends to be extremely fast when we play Bullet, but when we play like Blitz, he tends to move very slowly, very deliberately, which is just interesting to note because more often than not, people who are very good at Bullet don't seem to be, maybe not able, but they don't seem to move much slower when they play Blitz. So he plays rook c1. I can play queen b2, I think. Rook c6, queen b2, rook c6, queen a1, knight e1. It's just GG. So if I play rook a d8, rook c6, rook d1, knight e1, queen h1, king e2, not clean. Okay, so I don't really want to move my knight. But I don't see anything better to do, so I'm just going to move it. And I mean, I still probably am very slightly better, although here he can play g3 probably, and he's escaping somehow. But he plays queen c2, so now I'm going to go rook d8, king e2. Feels like there should be something here, but I don't see it right off. But I'm still going to try and be very aggressive. I'm going to play g5, play g4, knight e1. I'm going to take and play knight d5, c1. Play queen e5, maybe try to attack these pawns down here. Thank you, Tryhard, for donating $1 to my stream. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the stream so far. Okay, so queen e4. Now I'm gonna play like. How do I capitalize here? I'm not seeing it. Knight f6 is queen f4. Plays queen c6. What is queen c6? If I just take? Ah, so he just wants to try and play classical now. Just gambit a pawn and try to just continue playing. So, queen c7. I think I'll just take and play like a5. And I'll just take and play like knight e4. This probably is just losing now. I mean, I can just take and play like check. Knight f5, knight e3 is coming too. I mean, this is pretty ugly for black, or for white, I should say. And that should be too much. So, all right, let's see. So, okay, play bishop b2, e3, knight f3. He's gonna play bishop f5, bishop g4, something. Okay, so e6, so now I'll play bishop d3, bishop d6, I'll take, castles, play c4, b6, I will play a3, to play b4, I will take and play knight c3, queen e7, I'll play queen c2, maybe f5 or h6. I mean, both moves are playable. Play rook c1, rook fd8, I'll play, I think I'll throw in this check and bishop e4, probably rook c8, queen b2 maybe. F5? I think I'll just retreat. Try and play along the super long diagonal with these pawns here on e6, f5. King g8. I'll play like bishop a2. Again, trying to play on this long diagonal. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna repeat moves and see what he wants to do now. I'll play rook d1. So he's trying to basically keep on defending here somehow. Not really sure what the goal is. So I can play b5 here, for example, and I think I will actually. I'll just go for it now. So takes. He plays knight a5 right away. So now I'll take on d8, and maybe I'll play bishop e5. I don't know. It looks interesting. He's put his knight on the rim here, so I think it makes some sense to play like this now. Knight e5. Oh, he's got checkmate in one. Duh. Okay, so now I do need to be a little bit careful. So I'll just play h3. If he takes, I'll take. I mean, his knight here on a5 is so bad relative to my bishop that it seems relatively okay. So he plays e5. Play bishop b1. Probably queen g6 or queen f6. I'm not sure which square he's going to. He goes to f6. Now I think I can play f4. If he takes, I just take and I take on. I'll go king h2. Play rook g1. Probably queen f6 here, I would assume. No, queen f7. Okay, so I'll take. Play bishop e6. Queen e7. I'll play rook g6, threaten checkmate at 1 on h6. And I'll just take a pawn now. And I want to go queen e5 if I get the chance, like in a move or two. So let's just see what he wants to do. I'm going to have enough $1 to buy anything I want in a vending machine. That would be true, but unfortunately we are in the US. We're not in Japan, so I mean, there aren't like vending machines on every corner out here, so it would be a little bit hard to just buy stuff from the vending machine, other than pop, obviously, which you can just, you can get anywhere. Okay, so rook d2, king g3. I should be winning with these two pass pawns here. I mean, they are extremely strong. So knight c4, I'll just play f4. Not sure it's the best move, but it makes some sense. I mean, these pawns are how I have to win the game, because if I can get these pawns rolling, the bishop should dominate the knight. So rook a2, I'll play rook c6, probably rook a3, king f2. King h4 maybe is a move also, I'm not crazy about it. Knight e3, I'll play bishop g6, now I'm threatening mate in 1. And now I am really threatening mate in 1 with rook e8. So let's see, okay, so, alright. See what he wants to do. So this might just be a repeat of that previous game. Thank you, $1 man. I think we know what you donated. Keep it coming, you guys. So let's see. Okay, so probably he'll play like bishop g5 again, I assume. I mean, we had this position. I feel like we had this a few games ago. I'll play queen c7 this time. Play something a little bit different. Try and mix it up a bit. See what he wants to do. So let's just see. Okay, so he's thinking quite hard here. I mean, maybe I feel like Penguin doesn't normally play this. I feel like he's the guy who plays like the super classical like stuff all the time. So I'm surprised to see this. Knight f6, bishop f4, bishop d6 probably. He can play f4 also. Not that I don't really expect it, but it's a move. I'm gonna play h5 just to make it interesting. If g5, maybe I'll go knight g4. Why not? See what happens. If he takes queen g4, I've got e5 opening this long diagonal, and this looks quite nice. Again, his pawns are kind. He really likes to push his pawn to g5, but it's like it's getting him into trouble because he's ending up in these pawn structures where he's like up a pawn, but he has this huge hole on f5 that he can't really cover. Did someone donate? I didn't see that, unfortunately, you guys. So anyway, continuing on, I'm going to play bishop d6, knight e7, knight f5 is my plan. Probably he'll play bishop h3, I would assume. Maybe not. I mean, this is really kind of ugly. This is why you don't... I mean, white has this extra pawn, but the square on f5 is so good for black's knight. So we'll see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so bishop h3, I'll take. Play knight f5. Let's see, knight f1. Play b5 here, I guess. Try and open it up. I think I will, just to make it interesting. I can't take on e3 because then he takes and he's got knight d5 here. So bishop d2. b4 maybe. Yeah, why not? Let's just see. Probably he'll play knight e3 here, probably, but I'm not sure. So he takes. Very interesting decision to take on b4. So now I have to figure out what I want to do. So I can play queen b6. Is there any way I can do something here that's non-standard? Maybe like queen d7. I like queen d7. Just trying to put pressure on this rook on h3. Force it to move, and then play queen e6 here. And again, he can't play knight e3 because d4 is hanging. I'm threatening to play e3 myself. Okay, so he castles. I'll check. And I will play king d7. I'm just going to play normal moves here. Just try and play chess and create something. So if I take on d4, now he's got bishop c3. So that kind of wasn't very good. Okay, I'll play rook e8. Yeah, I really misplayed this a little bit now, so I'm going to have to work hard. So I'll take bishop e3. I'll take on b4. h5. I can take. I don't have to. I will take though. I'll play queen g4. So BJH13 just donated. Thank you, BJH13. 3. I'll play rook h3. 2. Bishop d6. F1. I can play something here. I'll play rook e8. And now if f5, I'll play rook f3. But he saw it, so okay. So rook d3. Rook b8. Okay, that's not the best move. So he has g6 here maybe, but then I can take e3 probably. If I take, g7, bishop. Okay, I'll just take. And now I've got a choice. I think I'll just take. Bishop f4. Oh, shoot. That was terrible. Oh, that was very unfortunate. Oh, that was just awful. Okay, now I've got to be fast again, though. So let's see. So let's see if I can somehow... Whoops, there goes a rook. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to play him one more, I think, and then I'm going to stop. Not stop for the night, but I'm going to stop playing against him, so... Alright, so e4. Play king e2. For you guys, one time, the Bond Cloud. Let's see if I can make it work. But he played e6. Normally, Andrew plays the French. And I think that most of the time... This is bad, obviously, for white, but... I feel like most of the time... If you can... Against the French, this is not... terrible. It's not great, but it's not... There are worse setups. Like e4, e5 is a lot worse than this. So, so bishop e7... I'll play... How do I play here? I'll just play f4. f4, e5 makes sense. In fact, e5, knight d7, d4 maybe. This actually is looking quite decent now. So f6, I'll play knight f3. fe, I'll play fe. This actually looks surprisingly reasonable. Much more reasonable than it should. Play knight bd2. Knight c4. I can take if I want to. I think I should probably try not to take. Maybe just like play knight b3. This king is a big problem, obviously. So I'm going to have to navigate some of those issues. I think I'm just gonna gambit a pawn over here on the queen side just to get some stability here on the king side. And so now I'm going to play bishop h3, try to put some pressure on this pawn. Queen e8, he wants to go to g6. I'll play queen b1, try and cut off this square. And now maybe I've got something on g5 with h7 too. Bishop b7, now I'm going to... How am I going to run? I think I'm just going to run king f2, king g2, and just ignore everything. I'll give him queen a2 if he wants it. In fact, now I'm going to play knight c5 though, and let's see. Cause if takes, I'm getting a knight. I'm getting a knight to d4 now. E6 is going to be weak. So let's see. Let's see what he wants to do. Okay, so b4. I'm going to play knight d4. For rook e8, I'll play c6. I mean, this has gotten very messy. From a position that should have just been, like, very good for black. Okay, is he going to sack? Is that his intention? I don't know. Plays bishop c8, then I'm just going to go rook a1. So he plays knight a3. Now I can take if I want to with the knight. I don't know if I want to, but is there any good reason not to? I don't see it, so I'm going to go for it. Play knight c7, he'll take, obviously. Probably rook c8. Now I'll play e6, threaten e7. Now this is actually very, very tricky. He can play knight b5, maybe. But I also have two passed pawns, so we both have like two passed pawns here, so it's not simple. King's Crusher, thanks for the donation. Just saw it cross the screen. I would say more about it, but this is a tense game. I'm trying to win the Bomb Cloud, keep my perfect record intact, because I don't think I've ever lost with the Bomb Cloud before. So, all right. Someone says laugh out loud or laugh LMFAO. Yes, LMFAO. That donation. Okay, so he plays d4. So now e7 is a move. E7. And I'm just going to queen. What is he doing? Again, I'm very confused. Penguin's going into these deep things, and then he's playing kind of strange moves that I'm not understanding. And now, but I just go rook e1. Now I check, and now I play rook e8, and it's just over. Very strange, very strange. All right, let's see who else is online. Checky is still here. Does he want to play or not? I'm not sure. I don't know if he wants to play. So, all right. And in the meantime, you guys, I will. Any questions? Let's see. Okay. I guess if no one's around, I'll just keep playing Penguin. I mean, no reason not to. So let's keep going then. So, all right, knight f3. I'll play b6. Let's try something different. Bishop b7, bishop g5. I'll play h6. Bishop h4. I'll play d6. Probably e3, knight bd7. Just playing chess. Or bishop e7. I could take on f3. I mean, but I don't really feel like it. So let's play knight bd7, e3, bishop e7, bishop d3. Well, I'll just play g5, see what he wants to do. And I guess maybe I just have g4 here even. I think he kind of misplayed this a little bit, because he's gotten himself into some serious trouble out of nowhere. Knight h4, knight h5 looks really, really good. So let's see. Let's see what he wants to do. Knight d2. I don't have to take, but I will. I'll just bishop b7. Probably castles. I'll play h5. Just to see what he wants to do here. King b1. Could play h4, I guess. I could play h4. I don't really like h4. I'll just play a6. I'll wait and see how he wants to proceed here, because he is down the pawn. Plays a3. I can play c5. I'm just very skeptical about whether it's good. Okay, I'll just play e5. I'll make him have to decide right away. Knight d4, and if I play h4 here? If I play h4 here, what am I missing? h4, d takes e5, knight e4. h4, knight f6, bishop f6. I'm not getting it. I'm not understanding what he's doing. I could be missing a very obvious tactic here. That would not be surprising. Okay, so he plays d. So if I take, he takes. So if I take on g3, he takes f6. Yeah, I don't see any reason not to. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. If I take, he takes on e7. Oops. That was a mistake. Oops. Big mistake. Now let's turn to something normal. That's very, very unfortunate. Alright, now I'm just going to have to play this like a normal game. That's frustrating. But it's still the position's fine. Game goes on. Position's roughly equal here. So takes, probably queen e4, king b8. The Bomb Cloud opening by Hikaru Nakamura, New York Times bestseller, 100% win rate. That would be pretty funny. Rook d4, I have knight f3. Yeah, I have knight f3. Rook f4, not crazy. So I'll just play rook h2. Try to force rook f4. I don't really want to maybe take a draw here, but meh. I'll play queen g6. He plays knight e4. Interesting. Does not want to play normal moves and make a draw. So I can play knight f3. Play rook e8. Maybe rook e8 looks like a good move here. Rook d1. Now maybe knight f3. Why not? I'm hoping that I'm not overlooking some very obvious tactic here, because I'm putting my pieces on very strange squares. So I'll play rook e5. Thank you, Shy Turtle Boy. Thanks for the donation. Come on, Andrew. Your time's ticking. You gotta move. You gotta move, man. a4. Okay, now I was wondering about this knight g5 move 2 moves ago. Now I'm wondering even more about it. And I don't see a reason why it shouldn't be fine. So rook d4, knight e6, and now what? Huh? What? Oh, takes? Rook f7. Wait, what? Rook f7, king g8? Or king a8, maybe? I'm confused. Isn't he just down material? That was strange. Alright, let's see. What's his, improvement? I will donate $150 if someone proves P equals MP 30 seconds ago. Isn't P equals MP? Isn't that one of those $1 million math problems that no one has solved? Or am I completely insane? I thought that was one of those math problems that no one had solved. I don't know. Someone can clarify that for me. So h6. Let's see. What do I want to do here? h5 is a possible move. c4, c4, e6, c5. I mean, I don't really understand what's going on in this game, but we'll see soon. So knight f6, I'll take. Probably knight d5, I'm guessing. I mean, this is all very, very weird, honestly. I'm going to play knight c3. Plays e6. I'm going to play bishop b5. If bishop b4, I just take on c6. I win by 1 tempo. I'm probably going to throw in h5 at some point. I haven't yet decided when. Plays rook c8. Now I'm going to throw in h5 now. Now I can take on c6 and take on d5. I can also just castle. I think I'll just castle here. And, okay. Someone else donated. Who farted a bunch? Okay, fair enough. So just castle. Let's see what he wants to do. Queen g5? What? What's queen g5? Can't I just play like f4 or something here? Somehow all of Andrew's moves are really confusing. I'm not expecting like any of the moves that he's playing right now. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's gonna do like queen g3 or queen d8. Maybe knight c3, but it's all kind of a little bit scary here for black. So, okay, so who are the most promising under 18 chess players in your opinion, Naka? I don't know. I actually haven't been following the junior ranks that closely recently. I mean, obviously there's Wei Yi, but he's over 18. Oops. Wait, did I just blunder again? That looks like a bad blunder. A very, very bad blunder. Queen d2, knight f1. You know, I don't know if this works, but I'm just gonna play it because I want to. I mean, this probably doesn't work, but it's okay. But now I go knight a4, and now it's only he's gone. I mean, I don't normally like to sack queens for just one piece because it should be losing all the time, but somehow this one's gonna work out really, really nicely. I mean, just like a perfect queen sack. Poor Andrew, though, man. I mean, it's got to be rough. King h1. I mean, he's just completely busted here. There's nothing he can really do. So, let's see. Okay. Play bishop b4, knight f3, castles. d5. Takes. c5, probably he'll take, I assume. I don't know. d7. Bishop e2. I can play g5 here, I guess. Is there any reason not to? Probably this is not how I was supposed to play this. Letting his bishop get to e5, but I have been playing for quite a while now. I'm starting to get a little bit tired, so I'm bound to make some mistakes now and then. If he takes, I'll take back. I'll probably take back with the knight. Probably. Don't have to, but it makes sense. Queen c2, queen d5 is a move. I mean, I'm slightly worse here, but probably it's not the end of the world. Andrew, I'm not poor. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. By poor, I didn't mean financially. But thank you for the donation, Andrew. So, h3. Play c5, maybe knight d2 or knight c5, but I think I'll play c5, just take away the square from the knight, more importantly, so he has no knight d4s, bishop d4s. Now the pawn's quite good here also, so I'll play rook d5. King e2, I'll probably play f5, I think. I mean, it makes the most sense. He plays g4, that's a good move. I could play f4, I guess. I mean, I really don't like it, but it seems like a move. Why not? c4 now. I can play knight d2. That's option 1. I don't see an option 2, unfortunately. So I didn't really want to play this because now he's going to be able to exchange rooks. But that's how it goes sometimes. And he plays rook a4, actually, which is I wasn't expecting. I'll take. I can play knight f4, knight f4, knight h3, and make a draw. Play knight d4 and not make a draw. I elect not to make a draw. This position should be a draw, but I mean I've won so many games and I don't really feel like making a draw here, so I'm just going to try to swindle him somehow. See if I can make it work. Maybe play like knight b4 or something. I don't know what I'm doing exactly, but I'm going to try and trick him somehow. Stuff like this, or check. Knight c3. I mean, I'm making some progress now. Some kind of progress. I don't know what kind of progress, but something. Take knight c5, rook c7. e5. I'll play like play king f7. I'll just play a5. Knight b4. Now he's got to be careful because I've got knight a6 coming too. Whoa, king d6? Oh, I've gotten myself into some trouble now. But he's got no open files. That's the important thing. He doesn't have a b file or an f file or anything like that. If he plays knight d7, I think I can just go a4. Plays rook a4, I think I'm just going to check him. Play king e7. King b5, I'll check him. Play rook a8. Play rook c8. Play rook d8. Okay, I've got to really start working some magic now to try and win this. Maybe knight c3. He's got king b6 here. So now he's trying to... Yeah, I'm going to have to make a draw here, unfortunately. But he can't exchange. If he exchanges, he loses the endgame. Oh, and now I have knight d8. Oh, wow, wow, wow. And as I said before, just to prove that it's a winning endgame, okay, poor Andrew. I'm going to say it again, poor Andrew. And when I say poor, I don't mean financially. All right, d4, bishop d3. I mean, we're going to end up in something pretty similar to what we had in one of those previous games. Play rook d1, queen e7, queen b1. Basically plays like some kind of isolated pawn position here. Knight e2, knight g3. Probably g6 is the best move to stop knight f5. But he plays knight df6. I'll play knight f5, why not? Okay, now I'm feeling like there's something wrong with this position. So what is wrong with this position? Let's see, can I just take? Can I just take on g7 and take on e4? No. So if I take on e4 right away? Wait. Knight g7, king g7. Knight g7, king g7. Bishop f6 takes. Bishop c6, and somehow he's magically holding? Magically. Wow. That's incredibly lucky for Andrew. But I'll just retreat the knight. Now if rook e6, I have knight g5. So he's going to have to move the rook, and then I'll just take on f6. This is not going to end well. All right, so I can check and take g7. I think knight e4. Knight e4 makes some sense. Just to get rid of one of his bishops, I think. I think it makes a lot of sense. Queen h8 was probably also just winning, but at least this way I'm going to get rid of one of his bishops. Let's play queen f5. Try to play something positional now. Just takes. Play like rook fd1. Try to checkmate him. Bishop c6, maybe just knight d6, right? Yeah, just knight d6, and now this pawn on c4 is going to fall. He can go c3, but I just take. And he's just down 2 pawns now. I mean, this is pretty bleak. Although he does have f6, since I did slightly... I did put my piece on slightly the wrong squares here, so he's going to get some kind of counterplay here that probably he shouldn't be getting, but objectively this still should be winning. I'll play h4. He takes. I'll just play g4 now. Bishop f7. Something prophylactic would make sense here, like king h2. Now I'll play g5. To play for g6 obviously at some point, but now I think just g6 is very strong. I'm going to play rook c7. I'll play e4. Play f3. Okay, 7. Now I'm just going to bring the king closer. Thank you, Shy Turtle, for second donation, I believe, on the stream. Okay, rook b5. Play king e3. Bishop d1, but now I have check. And king e8, knight c7, king g8, rook a8. Yep, that's not going to get it done either. Okay. Knight c3, bishop b4. I'll castle. Maybe he'll play e4, knight f3. So we're gonna play the same line again, I think. Probably. Let's see. So takes, bishop g5, h6. I'll play c5 again. e3. I'll play knight c6. d5. I'll play g5, knight e4. Just take. Just play, actually I misplayed this somehow. I let him get better than he should have, but whatever. It's still probably, I mean, white's slightly better, but it's nothing too crazy. I'll play rook a c8. Let's see, because we want to take e6, c6, not take. Play h5. Try and do something over here on the king side. Play h4. I'll play g4. Why not? Just keep on attacking. I don't know if you can call this really an attack, but it's something to do. Probably I'll play f3, and then I'll play like bishop h5, or I'll just play h3 right now. So I keep hearing from people that there's stuff going on at the chess house again for like the 20th night in a row over I mean here in St. Louis. So I might be getting close to stopping you guys since sounds like all the other players are over at the chess house right next to the chess club. So I don't know if I'm going to stop, but I'm getting pretty close to that point now. So we'll see. So f3, could play something like queen h7 maybe, or maybe even just king g7. Although here I allowed, this is kind of weird. This is like we're playing some kind of weird, like, we're playing like the same position kind of, but with like everything's okay. So queen f7. So if he doesn't take, I have rook c2. So he's gonna have to take. But basically we're playing like the same position. Everything's like kind of weirdly symmetrical here. Well, even with the open king. So is he going to take or not? He is thinking a lot. So, thank you, don't stop. Thanks for the donation. Okay, Andrew, come on, man. You gotta be faster. So it's probably going to be a draw again, but let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to get another pawn, though. Andrew's kind of made a mess of this, though. Let's become... Ah, I allowed this one. Oh, that was bad. Oy. 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 Getting too tired now. Yeah, that was just bad. Alright, that's probably going to be enough, I think. Just getting too tired and blundering now. No, you know what? I'll play 3 more and then I'll stop. That should be good enough for now. That was just terrible. Knight e4, queen c2. If f5, I'll probably play knight e5. Knight e2. King f1. Just keep playing. Okay, so takes. Let's see what he wants to do here. Knight d2, king g1, queen d7. Play a3 or f3 maybe. I think I'll play knight f4. I like putting the knight here maybe for some e6 tricks. c8, I'll play rook d1. Queen e7. Now I think I can play f3. Thank you, Penguin, for the donation. Bishop c5, that's probably a good move. Well, let's play bishop c1, protect, just overprotect everything. Probably play like g3 or king g1 next move. Just to see. Oh, he can just take. Probably g5, g3. This doesn't look so exciting, but it's still probably okay. I mean, it's not really what I wanted, but we'll see. Okay, g3. Takes. I mean, I have bishop b2 coming. That's the one thing I do have here. I am going to get a check on g1 and bishop b2. So let's see what he wants to do here. So queen d6. So now I can play rook g1. Maybe play b4 to. Whoa, king h8. Whoa, what is king h8? Can't I just play b4 here? Or now he has rook f4. Maybe I should have played b4 first. Maybe I played the wrong order. I don't know what this is. Because now I can take or I can check. Check d4, bishop e3. No, that's wrong. Because then he has c5. So just takes right away. Looks right. And if c5 here, can't I just take and play queen b2 check? And I have rook takes d4. And rook f4, king e1 just looks like mate. Thank you, Men Striker, for the donation. Queen f6. I can probably move my rook anywhere. I'll just go to d2 so that it's just simple. He should just resign here, I assume. So let's see. Okay. Play bishop f4, or is he going to play c4? He's going to play bishop f4. So I'm going to revisit this line. Okay, so c3. I think I have queen b6 here. Or was I supposed to not? Was I supposed to take first? I was probably supposed to take first. But not a big deal. Okay, so he takes, so I can actually take on b2 if I want here. Do I want to take? Yeah, why not? Let's get greedy. As the saying goes, greed, for lack of a better word, is a good thing, as Michael Douglas would say. So rook b1. I'll play. I can take. Can I take? No, then rook b3. So I'll play bishop e7. So bishop b5. Now I might take. Now I think yeah, now I will take the pawn on c5 with my queen, because he doesn't have any tricks. So now I'll castle. Knight b3, queen a3, for example. Probably he'll take on, if he takes on d5, I'll take with the knight, obviously, because then I've got forks on c3. So knight e5, I think I can take and probably play a6. And is his bishop just trapped? His bishop b2, I guess. And like bishop b2, queen takes a2, knight c1, queen a5 looks winning. I don't know if I'm going to get my queen trapped, but I don't see a good reason not to go for this. So let's see how this works out. I have noticed I'm in a bit of a queen sack mood tonight, so ed5 I can just take, no? Rook a1, queen b2 just looks winning. d6 is a move. Now I can play rook d8 or bishop d8 just looks good enough to me. To my blind eye, to the naked eye at least, bishop d8 just looks plenty. Or wait, actually maybe not, because now he can take on f6 and play d7. He plays queen c2, but now I can just retreat, I think. I can just go back to a7, rook a1, queen b8, just looks winning. And okay, so he plays e4, so now he's clearly just, it's time to start pretending that he has stuff here. So I'm just going to play bishop d7. e5, I'll play rook c8. Queen e2, now I'll play knight d5. Okay, so he just resigned, so... let's see, how many more to play? Played what, 17, 15, 2? I guess I'll play 3 more and leave it at that. I don't know why I'm playing this line again. This is just a bad order. I should have just castled, but, I mean, whatever. Okay. Bishop d6? What is bishop d6? Okay, c5. I can play king g1. I think bishop b5 is pretty strong here. Thanks to, I think someone just donated, right? Or not? No, they didn't. Someone just hosted me, I guess. Alright, so bishop b5. Let's see what he wants to do here. Maybe something like knight f6, just fe4. Takes on e5, knight f6. Takes on e4, takes on e5, takes on e5. Knight g4. Is there an idea? I'm just gonna go king g1. Get out of the way of any tricks here. So knight takes e3. I'll play. But now he does have an idea. He wants to play d4. So I will play queen d2. If d4, maybe I'll just take, just give back all the material. But then if I take, it's not quite so great. So takes queen d4, queen g5 is a problem. So I think here I will play. I'll play knight f4. Just try to get something here on e6. And if he plays like queen e7, I can go knight d5. So let's see what he wants to do. Maybe, I mean, because fe4 I've got knight e6, so any capture I've got knight e6. Queen e7, okay, so he's just going to gambit everything, basically, is what he's saying. Okay, so I'll take, I mean, one can never have too much material, so I'll play rook e1. So you can take on g2, I guess, but I can take e3 and play bishop c6. And it looks like I'm okay. I think I'm okay, at least. Excuse me. Queen takes e3. That was not good. That was not good, Andrew. Ooh, he wants to play on. Okay, check. I mean, king h8, I can... I mean, even rook f1 is fine, but... I see no reason not to just take. Just play simple moves. Cool guy says... Cool guy just wrote something. What did he just say? Cool guy says, stop playing and go enjoy your youth at the party. At the party. I'll head over to the chess house at some point, probably in the next like half hour or so, if I'm still feeling awake enough. But we'll see. We'll see. For those who don't know, the chess house is the place. It's the house right next to the chess club, just down the block, where usually after tournaments end, most top players go over there and play some games. Alright, so let's see. So, all pretty standard so far. This takes, bishop g7. Bishop somewhere, probably d3, maybe? Yeah, I'll play knight bd7. Queen e2, castles, rook e8. Rook c8, c4 probably, or c4 right away, maybe. Yeah, I think this f4 right away is a little bit dubious here. I mean, because if he takes, I can even just take e4. Maybe I could have just taken e4 right away, actually. But I'll just play rook c8. I mean, who doesn't like a good old-fashioned Benoni? And thank you, Shy Turtle, for a third donation. So bishop e3. I can play knight h5. I can also maybe play b5, but I think knight c5 is the most thematic move here. Just takes and then play for b5. I'm also threatening to take on d5 because of this pin. So let's see what Andrew's going to do. I mean, he plays queen f2. I mean, I can play b5 here. I can also just move my knight. I think I'll just move my knight here, just get out of the way of any nonsense. I mean, maybe I just allowed him the chance to play e5, f5, but it still should be relatively okay here. So I'll play e4. Probably takes. Oh, did I just hang something here? I did. If takes, knight e4, rook d5, there's queen f7. So now I'm going to have to really fight to get back in the game. Well, maybe not even get back in the game. Maybe it's still completely okay, but I just completely blundered that. Queen f7, king h8. Knight d6 is a try, or just d6. d6, I'll play rook c6. Now I'm threatening maybe to take b2 also. Rook c8 was also possible. Maybe rook c8 was a little bit better, in fact, but let's see what he wants to do here. So he plays rook e1, so I can get greedy and grab, but it doesn't feel right. I think knight e5 is the right move here. Queen d5. Now I can play queen b6, but again, I think rook b6 is the right move, just to try and win this b2 pawn. Okay, so I'm going to call the bluff and take the pawn. He has to show me where the mate is now. Because if he has a mate or something, then he's golden. But if he doesn't, which it would appear he does not, then there should be something to do here. I think I'll just play h6. Just no knight g5, no knight d6 nonsense. Just you know, just avoid anything of that sort. So knight c5. That's a good move. C1. He wants d7 or something. I can play c3, d7, rook e7, right? c3, d7, rook e7, rook e5, rook e5. I don't see it, so I'm just going to go for it. Oh, he has knight e6. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. That could be a problem. We may have a problem, Houston. We may have a big problem, in fact. What am I doing? I don't even understand what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I didn't understand what I just did, but come on. Or that slipped there too, but whatever. Yeah, that was just terrible. It's completely fine. I just slipped that up, but anyway, okay. Oh, that was just bad. All right, last three, and then I'm just done for the night. It's I'm playing for too long, starting to miss things everywhere now. Okay, b4, try to play a minority attack over here. Queen b3. I could have played a4. Houston. That's a good one. Knight c4. I'll play rook ac1. b5. Play a5. Knight a2. I mean, I'm slightly worse again, but this looks kind of okay. It's not. I mean, not perfect. Not perfect. Again, not what I would like to have, but still a position. Okay, so he's trying to attack here on the king side. When it takes, I'll probably play like queen a3 or something, or queen b2 maybe. He doesn't have a threat over here, does he? No. Okay, so he's trying to create some sort of attack over here. So I need to move faster too. I'm being very slow suddenly as well, which is not helping matters. Queen d7. He's trying to play bishop g4. So I'll just duck that. Also, just overprotect with all my pieces. Protect this e3 pawn so there are no sacks. Bishop d3. Okay, now I'm just going to sack. And queen d6. Play g4. g4, h3 is my plan. Could have taken a6 maybe. Maybe I could have taken. But I didn't really see the need for it. Felt a little bit too violent. So I'm going to go h3, and I mean his pawns here are not great. These pawns on these squares, like, okay, so he wants to come up with some silly like queen h2 stuff. So I just need to figure out how best to counter that. I think this is probably the best way. Just bring the knight around to c1 d3 or something. So just yeah, bring the knight to e2. Probably g1, f3 is my plan. Knight g1, knight f3. Bishop h2, I play rook b2. Or bishop g3, I play rook b2 and then knight f3. I don't know, maybe he'll play rook e7, knight f3 looks good. I mean, he's kind of got these pieces a little bit stuck in the corner here. Rook e7, I think I can just play knight f3 here. Yeah, why not? I don't see it. Takes g3. Okay, so what exactly is going on here? So if I play rook f2, he has rook e3 or something? Or he has h2 or something? I mean, h2 king e2 looks fine. So he plays rook e3, so if I go queen f5, and now what, rook f3 or queen I think I'll throw in a check. Okay, how to win this now? Now this a pawn should rule the day. Yeah, this should just be winning now. So, oh, he played bishop f4. I thought he was going to play c4. Okay. Still pretty standard, though. So queen e2, I'll play queen e7, e5 next move. Alright, Shy Turtle, thanks for another $1 donation. So c3, I'm going to play knight h5, try to put a knight on f4, maybe take on d4 at the right moment, if it's there, which it probably won't be, but I'm going to play bishop h6. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to make moves that make some sense. Play knight f4, play like rook e8, I think. Oh, let's play king h8, just get out of the way of anything over here. I might play f6 next move, maybe just to overprotect this e5 pawn. Knight e3. What's he threatening? Anything? No, I don't see it. I'll just play queen d8 and queen a8 probably. Maybe he'll take on f4, maybe not. Not sure. So, b4, I'm going to play like queen a8, I think. I think I'm going to try to do something along this long diagonal here. I don't know if I have anything right away, but, you know, something along this diagonal. Because e4 is also possibly a weakness. And I also might have f5 coming too. Like, f5 might be a very serious move. So he takes. I can take with the... Or no, I have to take with the f-pawn. Queen c4, but what does queen c4 actually do? Doesn't do a whole lot, but I don't see anything, so I'm just going to go back to d8. Just protect this pawn here. Bishop g3. Now I think he blundered a pawn, didn't he? Yeah, I think now I can just take h3. And knight f4. I mean, I guess he has bishop h4, but I can play knight f6 or not. I think I can. I don't see why I can't. Knight e3, and now I just play like queen d7, and now I'm just up a clean pawn, so this should be pretty routine again. So king g1, maybe knight g4. Yeah, why not? Let's try and mate him. Mate him quickly. Knight d5. Okay, first I can take. Why not rook f4? Well, somehow this isn't so simple again. I've managed to bungle this. Maybe b5. Just try to get this queen out of c4. I'll just take. I'll play knight f6. Although I've kind of allowed this to become a problem too now. But we'll see. Okay, knight g5. I will play h6 or not play h6. I will not play h6. So I'll just take. Now I will play h6. If knight e6, I take with the queen. So probably has to go knight f3, and now I'll play queen f5. Queen e2. That's not perfect. Okay, queen d7. Bishop g3. I'll play like g5 now, I think. Or queen f7. 2h5. Probably knight f1. Bishop c8. Play e4. Again, I've kind of misplayed this. You know, again, I'm not being very precise in these positions. And hanging e4 for no reason as well is not gonna get the job done. Okay. Wait, don't I have something here like bishop e3 or rook e3? Like rook e3, f e3, right? Yeah, rook e3, f e3, queen a1 is just checkmate. Unless I'm missing something obvious, which I don't think I am. No, I'm not missing anything. F e3, queen a1, queen f1, bishop takes e3. Okay, so queen d1. Is there a threat? I don't see a threat. I'll play rook a3. Oh man, this game's for +2 now, not +3 anymore? Blah. Oh well. Oh, oh, that's terrible. I guess I'll try to create something here. I mean, this is not very attractive to say the least. I mean, I'm down a pawn, but maybe if I can break the structure somehow, maybe like a3. Because now he's going to end up with these bad pawns. So like here I'm going to take. He's going to have to take with the pawn. And now I can castle and maybe get an... If I can get a knight to f... If I can ever get a knight to f5, then I'm in great shape. So queen b6. See, I'm trying to get this knight around to e3. Maybe attack this pawn. Bishop c5. That is a problem. That is a big problem. The king h1. Play rook d2. Gonna try to play for some swindles here. Maybe bishop c5, b4. It's still not simple for black. I'm threatening to take on c4 too. Knight a5. What to do? Bishop d1 is a move. I mean, not the best move, but it's a move. Do I have anything else? Like, I don't really see it, so I'm going to do it. I mean, he has knight b3, obviously. But I'm going to take a gamble here that he's probably not going to play it first. Okay, he's going to play it. So first gamble is that he wouldn't play it. Second is that I might get some threats here, though. Although, actually, there's b2 hanging. It was hanging, but he missed it. So maybe, I don't know, I mean, this is a terrible position for me, but maybe I can get lucky. He had queen b2 and probably the game was just over, but he didn't play it, so maybe there's some hope. 'Cause I mean, there's some knight f5s. If I can ever get a knight to f5, so takes rook e3, knight f5. Now, I really wanted to just take and play knight e7, but didn't quite work, so rook e5, play queen a6, rook e8, I guess. Whoa, I have knight f6, I can just take, can't I? Or he's queen f2 now or something. Or rook e1? What is rook e1? Can't I take and play bishop d5? What? What? Wow, did I really suck out? That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. I mean, queen f2 is just winning. I mean, one of the many wins, but yeah, wow. I mean, maybe queen b8? Does queen b8 somehow maybe hold? I mean, it's one of the last tries, but I'm not sure. So I have queen g6. This is option 1, so he has to go king h8. So I'm going to grab all his pawns first. Okay, so let's see. So I grab or actually I can just check. Yeah, I can just come back and take the knight. And his pawns just aren't good at all. I mean, yeah, that was not good. But all right. Okay, bishop f6, I'll take. 3, bishop f5, probably queen b3 takes. c6. Pretty standard position. I don't know, maybe I'll play a5 or I'll just play rook c8 here, just something. b4, bishop g4. h3, I'll just take. Then knight b6, bishop e2. I'm gonna how to play this. I'll play queen d6. a4, I'll play a6. Play f5. Just maybe play for f4 here. If I never get this move in, I mean, because basically I've messed up his pawn structure, so I think rook c7 makes sense. Takes. 3, maybe queen e4, maybe not. Yeah, I think queen e4 makes sense, because now queen d2 I've got knight e4, but he has queen c3, which I slightly missed. So I'll put queen g6. b5. I can take or I can play knight c4 right away. I think I should probably play knight c4 right away. I don't know. Tough call. Tough call. Yeah, I'll play knight c4 right away. So let's see. Okay, it's queen f3. So what's he want? He wants. Do I have queen e1 check maybe? Maybe I do, but I don't really see the point. I'm just gonna play g6. Queen f4, king g7. Just try to sit on the position a little bit here with everything. a5. Make sure the pawns are not on light squares anymore, so his bishop can't attack them. Do I have knight b2? I do, but knight b6. I'll just play knight d6. Bishop d3. Knight f7. I just need to remaneuver my knight. Queen e3. Now I'll play knight d8. So I can go knight e6, knight d4, and just win this d4 pawn. He can play h5, I suppose. Or queen e8. I didn't see queen e8. That's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, queen e3. I'm just going to start re-maneuvering my pieces everywhere now. Play g5 next move, maybe. Get this last, no more pawns on light squares, possibly. Actually, if he takes, I could take with the... Okay, now I'm going to go knight d8. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That's a slight problem, too. Maybe knight b7. g6. Kind of got myself into a bad position here, in a bad way. But I still have drawing chances, I think. Let's see. Queen e3, I'll go king d8. Oh, I allowed queen e8 check. Or, well, he had it anyway. Okay, so king c7. Queen c3, but now I can go c5. And now all bets are off. So queen e3, I can take. I think I should take on d4. Queen b3, I'm going to play queen c6. Bishop f7. What about knight c5? 3, I'll play knight e4. f5. What about, well, what do I have here? Knight d6. And can I just take or play d3 maybe? And if I check and play d2, is this not just winning? Okay, takes. Excuse me, everyone. Sorry about that. Queen b5, king a1. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. Okay, so bishop b2, 3, knight f3, d4, c4, takes, bishop d3. Play queen c2, castles, queen e7, I'll play knight d2, play rook a1, I'll take, takes, play knight e2, knight g3, if he takes I'll just take, try to play for knight f5 again, the square is always extremely important, maybe I'm threatening knight g5 now. He has knight e4 possibly. I'll play rook d1. Play knight d2 now. Really try to get rid of this knight on e4 any way I can. So let's see what he wants to do now. Queen g6. I'll exchange. I don't know if it's the best way to play, but it feels like the simplest way to keep the game alive. I'll play rook c1. Thank you, Shrek, for the $1 donation. d1. I'm gonna try to put pressure now. Knight e1, knight d3. These pawns are a little bit loose here, so probably he'll take on b3. I would assume. If knight b5, I can play a4. I don't have allergies, but thank you for the suggestion. Just sneezing, but Soul Tago writes, "This is how you become a GM: skip parties and play chess." I do agree with that. That definitely is one way to become good at chess. It's not the only way, but it is one of the ways. So knight b5, so he wants to play c3 or something. I don't really know what he's trying to do here. So I can take. Knight f1. Yeah, I don't really like this so much. So a4 is a move. a4, c3, bishop. In fact, I don't know why did I use so much time to play a4? A4 is my original thought, and then for some reason I didn't like it, and I changed. So let's see. Okay, so knight d6 maybe? Knight a7, interesting. That's not what I would have played. I'll take. Bishop d4. I'll take. If takes, I'll probably check. Knight e2, knight f3, I don't see it. Since this knight always can come to f1, I think I'm doing quite well here. I mean, g5, knight g6 is possible. I mean, g5, knight h5. g5, I can also just take the knight, probably. Okay, knight c6. Now here, I think I can grab. I think I can start going for pawns, because the knight just blocks on f1, and so bishop d6. So now I'll play g4. I'll give him this h2 pawn if he really wants it. King h7. Play knight h4. Really, I'm angling for knight f5 now. Knight e5. Now, if I play h3, is he coming in with knight d3 or something? Or does he have g5? Or I'm not even following what I'm doing, so I'm just going to play king g2. Play knight f5. Knight g3 with the idea of knight h5. King g6. Now, if I take... I'm going to throw in a couple checks. What is he threatening? Nothing, right? So I'm just going to wait. I think he's just checkmated here, kind of. King f4. Yeah, I just checkmated. Okay, let's see. So what's he going to do this time? d4, knight f6. So he's playing knight g2 this time. So h4. This, I believe, is wrong for white. So queen a5. Okay, 3, I'm going to play knight bd7. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so knight g3. So he wants to do something. So I'm going to play queen b4. If a5, I'll play b5, obviously, to prevent any tricks. Basically, I want to keep him in a state of uncertainty here over how he's going to develop his pieces, because takes would help him develop. He'd take and castle. Okay, so he does play a5. So now I'm going to play b5. If he takes, I'll take back with the knight probably, but I'm not sure. If he doesn't take, I don't really know what he's doing exactly. So let's see. So he does take, I'll take. Again, now I'm threatening to take, so I'll have knight c4, which is looming. Okay, so queen c2. I can play c4 if I want. Play knight c4 also, I guess. No, knight c4 I can't play. So maybe I'll just play maybe just a good old-fashioned move like bishop d7 makes sense. Why not? Just something simple. b3. Oh shoot! Now you can force a draw. Did I really just blunder that? Ah, that's not gonna get it done. Okay, what do I do? Bishop a4 or knight a maybe? Oof. I'll try to make it interesting. Why not? Since this is likely the last game that I'm going to play, I'll try to make it interesting for everybody, rather than take the draw here. So okay, takes. Play rook b8. I need to go rook b4. Bishop d2. I'll play. What will I play here? Knight g4 or bishop h6 is also in. Oh, that allows bishop c3 though. Ah, bad move. Okay, so I'm gonna have to play for swindles again. Guess I'd rook e8 maybe. I mean, probably this is okay, but I don't think I should win this. Probably if he's gonna lose something here in the center, then I'm kind of okay, but. Yeah, I mean, probably this is completely fine for black, but I mean, this should not be anything approaching a winning position. So if I play rook a4 or rook b4, knight c3. If I just retreat my knight, he's going to play rook e8. If I take, he's going to play rook e8. Rook a8, bishop b5. f5 makes the most sense here. Let's see if I can I mean, probably this is just terrible for me, but maybe there's some hope. And I'll go f4. d3, I'll play rook a1, I guess. f4, interesting, okay. Rook a2. Rook c2, maybe. 4. Now I'll have to start waiting. Rook d4, bishop g4, king f6. Bishop e6. Yeah, this has gotten ugly. Although, did he just make a blunder? I can take bishop g4. I'm just going to throw in a check. And play rook e5. I think I'll play rook d2. Rook b2 maybe. Way down on time too. Yeah, this... Yeah, that's terrible. Oh, that was ridiculous. Oh, that was really stupid. Alright, let's see, knight f3, queen e2, 7, bishop g5, just take. Oh, that was really ridiculous, that last game. But whatever. Alright, It's time to play a good game, this one. It's ridiculous. For those of you who are wondering, actually the ratio has nothing to do with stamina. It's just the fact that when you play more and more games, at some point you're not going to be able to win 10-1 every time. It has nothing to do with stamina. So that's sorry, Stafford, but that, or was that Stafford or was that someone else? I don't know who said that, but that's not the case. Sorry. Has nothing to do with stamina. It's just the fact that when you play someone over and over and over again, at some point you're not going to win like 500. You're not just going to keep winning every single game. That's just the simple reality. Okay, if I play Queen E4, he's just going to take, obviously. So, I could take, I guess. I mean, if I take, I mean, don't really want to, but I could take and play like. Let's see. Yeah, I think I will play Queen E4, and just if it takes, I'll play Knight H2. Oh, I guess I might have a problem if he plays G3. G3, C4, though, so. Well, G3 I can also just take, probably, with my king. Rook G5, Knight G4. Looks okay. So bishop D8. If I take F5, Knight E5 looks reasonable, right? F5, Knight E5. F5, Knight E5 looks fine, so. Bishop C7, maybe now. Oh, Rook A1. No, he does want to go F5 now. So, what about. Can I just move my king? So Rook A1, F5 is no. Rook H1, F5 is no good. So C4 is no good. I just like King G1 or something. King G1, Queen D6 probably. I don't know. Rook G. I'll play King F1. So on F5 I can just take E6. So Queen D6. So now I'll play Knight E3. G5, and now I can just bring my king closer to the center. Queen F4 I could take, I guess. I don't really want to. But fine, I'll just take. I'll play an endgame. Let's see what he has. Play A4, fix the pawns. C5, B3. Knight C4, try to play against these pawns. That was a bad move also. I think Rook B5 should be winning now. Yeah, this should be winning. Okay. Alright, so, should I play f5? No, I'll just play knight f6. Bishop h4, I think g5 is fine. G3, knight e4. 3 h5. If bishop d3, I'll just take c3 and play f5. I think I can just castle here if I remember this line correctly. Which I could, I mean, I could very easily be misremembering this whole line, but as far as I recall, this whole line is supposed to be relatively okay for black. G1, G4 maybe? So let's see. So takes knight d2, queen h4 looks good. Takes, you can castle, I guess. I mean, that's really weird. Okay, so knight d2. Queen h4. Queen h4 looks like a move. Okay, so let's see. So bishop e4. Wait. Yeah, that's not good. So now bishop g3. I'll play queen g5. I mean, takes h4 is probably okay, but this is not. This is not. I mean, I just blundered this. This bishop takes e4 move. I just forgot about it being a move. So hg4. Maybe I'll play h4 here. Yeah, why not? Just play h4, bishop f4, queen g4. So let's see. So bishop f4, queen g4, knight e4 maybe. Knight e4, e5 looks reasonable. So he does take. Okay, so I play e5, he has knight g5. Knight g5, queen f5 though looks like it's reasonable. Yeah, what am I missing? I'm surely I'm missing something here, but I'm not seeing it. He has f3 first. Okay, so f3, I'll play queen g6. Bishop h2, but now I can take on e4, and his pawn structure is really, really ugly. In fact, I mean, he has big problems here, because now if he takes, I have knight g4. In fact, knight g4 is coming no matter what he does. So he has real problems here. So knight g4. I mean, this is actually pretty ugly for white. I mean, his bishop is so bad here. And on rook h1, I might even be able to play rook f2. Might even just ignore it completely. But, you know, I don't see it, so I'm just going to take and take and take and play like rook g4. Play like c6. Or now I allowed bishop f2. That was bad. Okay, so c5. Take. Should be winning, yeah. Is this for +3 still? It is. Okay, good. Okay, so alright, so wait, is that a free piece? So evidently it's not about stamina, it's just, I mean, I think both players we're both just getting a little bit tired now, so I mean it's getting a bit late. So this I mean, This will be the last game. I'm gonna say that right now. I mean, this is gonna be the last game. So, knight f3, knight f6, bishop f4. I'll play knight e4. Castles, bishop d3, f5. Probably castles. I'll just take. h3. What is h3? He wants to play g4 or something? I mean, I can take. This is kind of weird, but okay. I'll just keep playing normally. I'm gonna ignore all this weird stuff that he's doing over here and just keep on playing normal moves like knight d2. I'll take and play rook g6. d5. I always have knight c5, which is very important. His knight d4. Is that his plan? If I play e5. E5 is interesting. I don't know if it's good, but it's interesting. But is it the right way to play here? And I don't think it is. I think knight c5 is the right way to play. Bishop e2. Now I can play e5. I can play queen f6 also. I don't know what the right move is here, but I'm going to try queen f6. Just try and grab some material. If knight d4, then I'll take on d5, I think. Yeah, now I'm just going to grab a pawn. Let's see, what's he saying he has here? Because f3, I have knight g3. I also f3, I don't have to move the knight. I might add that too. So we'll see. What's he going to do? So bishop f3? Does he have a threat? I don't see an actual threat. So I'm going to go bishop c4, hit this rook here on e1. Let's play rook e8. Or, whew, now I just allowed bishop h5. But fortunately, he missed it, thankfully. That would have been a disaster. Okay, I'll play knight g5. Bishop h5, I'm going to play knight h3. Discovered check. Bishop c6. That's a move too. Now, if I take h3, king h1, queen h4, he's got bishop g3. Should I go for it or not? Knight h3, king f1. King f1, queen h4, bishop g3, rook g3, f g3, queen g3, f gh3. Oof. Tough decisions. Okay, I'm going to go for it. I don't know if this works or not, but it makes sense. So he's going to play bishop g3. I'm going to take. And I think rook e4 is the move. Rook e4 or knight e4 is the question. Knight e4 he has to take. He has to take, right? Yes, knight e4 looks right. And I think this should be checkmate. I mean, unless I'm missing something here, but I think this should be checkmate. Because bishop e4 I just take. Queen e4, what's he doing? I just take, no? Bishop e8, queen f3. But this should just be winning. So yeah, alright you guys. So I think that was 3 hours. I mean, that was a lot of games. So yeah, alright you guys. So I think I'm gonna stop for now. I mean, that was quite a few games. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Enjoyed the game, so I'm sure I'll be back soon, but for now I'm probably going to go over to the chess house, maybe play against Levon and Sergey and all the other guys play Blitz and Bug House. So I will catch up with you guys soon, so have a good evening everyone, and have a great weekend. Alright, adios.